Everybody, welcome to Friday's edition of the BTN Sports Media Podcast. It is Friday, October 1st. I'm your host, Dylan Hunt, here with you, and let's give you these picks. Let's let you know what we're thinking here on this Friday. Obviously, Friday always has all the baseball games. They usually start around 7. They're going to be playing baseball all night tonight, so that's what we're going to be looking at. A couple picks on that. Things are getting fishy to end the season. Teams are throwing games. Other teams just don't really give a shit, so they're not trying. They're not going to make the playoffs. Makes things a little tricky. They're going to play some people where they're just trying to give them a look. So we want to try to avoid any trap games. Very important to end the season. You don't want to be betting on a team that really doesn't care, or a team that, is just kind of packing it in. Like a team that already made the playoffs and is resting people. So if you guys follow us on Instagram, you saw the free pick of the day is in. It is Iowa -3. I'll let you know a little bit more about that football game. Reason we're kind of focusing in on that is because of the Hawkeyes defense. Very great defense, elite defense. They play Big Ten hard-nosed football. I think Maryland has been skating a little bit with easy opponents. They took it to West Virginia, but that game, if you watch that game, that was very tight. Some things went Maryland's way. I think they had like 4 turnovers in that game, and they still almost lost. Any turnovers tonight, I think it's a wrap. We're going to roll Iowa -3. We're going to bank on that defense. So yeah, as you guys know, we have our premium Telegram chat. We want you to join that. That's where all the picks are. I'll come on here and give you guys the picks starting a little bit more often. Obviously, it can be tough for me to do that because a lot of times I don't get these picks in till the last minute. And even today, you're only going to get about 30 minutes to get the picks in if you see this video. So see what I can do about that. I like to watch the line movements a little bit more, get the lineups and stuff before I place them. So yeah, that's kind of why it's hard for me to give you guys the picks before the game time. That's why we want you in the chat, so that once we get the picks, we send it out to the Telegram chat. You see that, then you can get your pick in. So Iowa -3 is our free pick. We like that tonight, banking on the good defense. Obviously, Tagovailoa for Maryland's quarterback, Tua's brother, Talia Tagovailoa. Very good QB. Could definitely go out there and surprise some people, but we're going to roll with Iowa. Roll with that better defense. So let's run through these baseball games. Everyone's playing tonight. Phillies and Marlins, both teams, season's kind of in the gutter. So I'm going to avoid that one. Athletics and Astros, interesting game. Houston at home. They've already clinched the division, and they're not going to get the best record in the AL, so they're kind of in a weird spot where they probably don't care too much. The Athletics just seem to have decided to blow every game down the stretch and ruin their postseason chances, so it's over for them. So another game I probably wouldn't be betting too much on. Coming up here in 10 minutes is the Cincinnati Reds and the Pirates. And let's go with the Reds on that one. Better pitcher. I think the Pirates are resting some people. So, again, the Reds' postseason hopes were diminished by the Cardinals going on that 17-game win streak. So, yeah, we just like the Reds because they're a better team. They are on the road, though, so not like a lock or anything. Red Sox and Nationals. Red Sox back against the wall. I mean, they should definitely win this game. They've been kind of weird lately. They're kind of doing their best to blow the season too, but they should definitely win this game. They're -200. So if you're gonna roll with the Red Sox, you're probably gonna want to find someone to parlay that with, even if it's just like a -400 football pick that you really like, something like that to maybe lower that juice a little bit. Yankees and Rays. I think that'll be the most entertaining game of the night. As far as a betting angle, I would definitely lean Yankees. It's only -120. They need wins. The Rays are just pesky and will definitely show up, McClanahan versus Cortez. It's a kind of a toss-up game, but the Yankees do need it more, and they're home, so I'd lean Yankees. Not a game I'm going to be picking on. I'm staying far away from that one. Blue Jays and Orioles. Blue Jays are minus 360 tonight against, you got, I don't even know the Orioles pitcher, Eshelman. Only a couple innings pitched, but pretty high ERA versus Matz. Matz is a very good left-handed pitcher for the Blue Jays, so obviously we expect that to happen, but at the minus 360, you're going to find another bet on the Blue Jays, maybe like the team total or them first 5 minus a half, parlayed with like the Red Sox or something maybe. Braves and Mets, we got Atlanta minus 115. I love that pick. I'm going to go with that pick. That's the game that will clinch the playoffs for the Braves. It's pretty much a foregone conclusion, but I'm pretty sure tonight is the night that wraps it up for them. Indians and Rangers at Texas, but I'm leaning Indians on that one. Tigers and White Sox. Obviously, the White Sox should win, but the Tigers play them tough every time, so that's no gimme there. The Twins and Royals in Kansas City. 2 teams, season's over, but both of these teams' season has been over, so for pretty much the last few months here. So I probably would lean on the Royals. No definitive advantage of the pitching matchup, so I'd lean for the Royals. But the Twins are a team that will kind of burn you both ways. For me, at least, it's a team, if I bet on them, they'll lose. Bet against them, they'll lose. So I'm not touching that one. Cubs and Cardinals. Cardinals are going to be resting some people, but they are minus 200 favorites. Could be a good spot for the Cubs. Rockies and Diamondbacks. They are at Arizona. John Gray versus Humberto Castellanos. I'm not touching that game. I mean, another scenario where both teams have been, season has been over. Padres and Giants. One of these games, the Padres has to win. I think, let me see their record to end the year here. Yeah, so it's really bad. Okay, so on September 16th, they beat the Giants. Then September 17th, they lost to the Cardinals. Lost to the Cardinals. Swept by the Cardinals. Lost to the Giants. 1-1 against the Giants. Lost to the Braves. Lost to the Braves. Lost to the Dodgers. Lost to the Dodgers. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 losses and 1 win in the last 12 for the Padres. I understand packing it in, but it's not like they're not trying in these games. They're putting up runs. They just can't stop the other team from scoring. Looks like they're losing in just a variety of ways. The other night, they go up 9-5 and allow 4 solo home runs in the 8th or 9th inning. I forget. I think it was the 8th inning. It's just unbelievable. So, obviously the Giants are in desperation mode, but you just got to think, are the Giants going to sweep them? Like again? Like, what's up with this Padres team? It's in San Francisco, plus 200. Padres might be worth a play. For them, I would avoid it, but could be a live bet spot where the Giants go up a run or two, and then the Padres are going to jump to like plus 550. That's exactly what's going to happen. And then maybe make a little play on the Padres just for the value of getting a 550 bet on a team that's due for a win. Don't love it, but it could be a good little value spot there for you. Angels and Mariners. Expect the Mariners to win this one. Gonzalez has been pretty good for them lately. They're rolling. They're at home. Great home team. And just a team that's playing amazing recently. So obviously they should win. Brewers and Dodgers. Now, I actually wanted to check this while I was on here. So Clayton Kershaw got roughed up a little bit versus the Diamondbacks last time out. He got tagged for 4 runs on 6 hits in 4 innings. But the other 2 starts, he wasn't too bad. He did pretty good against Cincinnati. He did pretty good against the Diamondbacks 2 weeks ago on the 13th. So I think he hasn't seen anything like this Brewers lineup since he's been back. So I like this spot for them to maybe get to him. I didn't check how good the Brewers are against left-handed pitching, or the Dodgers are against left-handed pitching, but at the plus 220 for the Brewers, one of the best teams in the MLB, to get them a plus 220, kind of unheard of, and a huge spot for us to maybe cash in. I can even see them going up early, so we won't get we might not be able to get that live bet opportunity on the Brewers, but not saying I absolutely love the pick, but from a value standpoint, to get one of the best teams in the league at plus 225, I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna toss them in a parlay. I'm gonna take a straight, maybe like pretty light, because it's not like one of my big plays, but I like that to sweeten up a parlay or two. The Brewers for sure. Yeah, that's it for the MLB. The other 2 college games are Houston versus Tulsa, and there's BYU versus Utah State. The Utah State versus BYU game seems like a trap game because Utah State kind of got their teeth kicked in by Boise last week, 27-3. But then this spread's going all the way up to almost double digits. One of my buddies has BYU first half -5, which I can kind of get behind. They seem to be a pretty fast starting team, and they let up a lot of points in the second half last week. So they might be trying to come out with some steam this week to kind of put it on Utah State early. So maybe BYU first half, but as you know, you follow us on Instagram. Iowa -3 is our play. Get in our Telegram group chat, and you'll get all the plays every day. So, yep, you guys have a good one. Happy Friday.